Hey everyone, this is Fish here, and I'm gonna be doing something a bit different, I suppose, and I'm gonna be narrating a UUPL match. This is between Manipulative and Pack, two newer players in the tournament scene, but overall good players to my understanding. Manipulative is on my team, and he's done very well on the ladder, and I'm glad my team picked him up. He's a nice dude, and looking at an interesting match. So we've got lead Gyarados against lead Entei. We're going to see both players retreat. We're going to see a Swampert from Manipulative. We're going to see a Cresselia from Pack. Just looking at the teams, Pack has a bit of a offensive team. Maybe you classify it as bulky offensive depending on the Zapdos set. But Cresselia and Cobalion both have a significant defensive presence, as does Zapdos. And then you've got nice offensive core of Mamoswine, Gyarados, and probably Mega Sceptile, while from truly Manipulative, you got a balanced team with Sableye, Swampert, Entei, Mega Beedrill, likely, Whimsicott, and Zapdos. And that Mega Beedrill is going to come in on a Leaf Storm after Swampert gets rocks, and Pack pivots into Sceptile. So looks like we're going to get both players in a Mega Evolve within the first 4 turns, and Manipulative is going to be Mega Evolving, and I think U-turning into the Cobalion, but we're going to find see, yep, U-turn into the Cobalion for 11%. This is probably going to be a Stealth Rock from Pack, unless it is Stealth Rock, Mamoswine, and we're going to see Entei come in. And Entei seems like a bit of a menace to the team that Pack is using, given that his only potential switch-ins to it are Cresselia, who isn't going to like taking hits, especially if it's a two-expanded variant, and Gyarados, who is going to risk burn every single time and isn't going to be that good, although it does resist it and have Intimidate, but Stealth Rock's up. And we're going to see 41% Sacred Fire plus burn, so it's going to kill this Cresselia here, so it's going to be a significant advantage for Manipulative early in the game, giving him a 6-5 advantage. Now we're going to see the second check, the Gyarados come in, but it's going to take Stealth Rock, so it's already at 3/4 health. I think it's likely that Manipulative retreats here out to either Swampert, his Zapdos, or his Sableye. But we're going to see Swampert, and we're going to see Mamoswine from Pack. So I guess depending on the variant of the Mamoswine, this could be very good for Swampert. But if it's something like Freeze Dry, it's going to be problematic. I'm not quite sure about the UU standards at the moment, so we'll have to wait and see. I see Stealth Rock. It looks like Scald. Yup, Scald's going to be played. It's going to do 66%, but it's not going to burn. So Mamoswine's going to be able to have a turn to do whatever it likes, whatever it would please to do against this Swampert. It's going to not have Freeze Dry. It's going to be Life Orb Earthquake. Now Earthquake's going to do just under half, 48% to the Swampert. After leftovers, the Swampert's going to be at 58%, which is good health, but it's not able to survive a Leaf Storm from Sceptile, of course, because it's 4 times super effective. So it's likely to be forced out here into what I'd gather to be the Whimsicott. Yeah, the Whimsicott. And, okay, it's just going to fodder off the Gig Drain, which is a fine play as well. He didn't necessarily need that, bar maybe for Cobalion. But Cobalion's likely Swords Dance variant, given the structure of this team. So I think I might have wanted to save that, but it would not be able to tank a +2 close combat after the Stealth Rocks. So I think that was actually an okay fodder by Manipulative, depending on the sets of the remaining Pokemon in his team. He's likely got Drill Run on Beedrill, and he's got Priority Will-O-Wisp and Taunt on Sableye. Zapdos is likely able to check any variant of Cobalion, especially if it likes Stone Edge, and Whimsicott can Encore Shenanigan, Stun Spore, etc. While, of course, Entei could beat it one-on-one and just absolutely demolish it with the Sacred Fire. We're going to see the Zapdos here from Manipulative, leading me to believe that it's probably Heat Wave or Hidden Power Ice or something, and we're going to see Hidden Power Ice just Ochko it in return for a 58% Dragon Pulse. So it's leftovers Zapdos. So it's likely offensive Hidden Power Ice lefty Zapdos, which is good, giving Manipulative a 5-3 advantage. However, this Cobalion does look significantly threatening at this point in the game, so he's going to have to play in a fashion that doesn't let the Cobalion get a free turn. But looking at Manipulative's team, unless he locks into Extreme Speed with his Entei or something, I don't really think that anything gives it a free turn unless you get like a Mist of Will-O-Wisp from Sableye, for example. So I think Manipulative is in a commanding position at the moment, but we're gonna have to wait and see to really see how it goes down the line. I think Pack here is obligated to go to Cobalion because it's the only thing that's 100% faster than this, and it could probably kill it even though it's an offensive variant of Zapdos, I think. I don't think bulky Hidden Power Ice would necessarily Oach Code, even if it's 4 times super effective. But yeah, I'm waiting to see the close combat is going to kill there. So just confirmed the Swords Dance Cobalion. I think that was either Shaka Berry or Lum or I guess Salic. I think Manipulative's play here is either to go to Beedrill and Drill Run or Sableye and Wisp, and I think that he's going to make the safer of the 2 plays and just go to Sableye and Wisp. And we're going to see the Zapdos here from Pack as he retreats away from his Cobalion, that Will-O-Wisp is going to be able to connect. It's leftover Zapdos and leftover Sableye, of course. I think that Manipulative is probably going to try around and Taunt and maybe go to Whimsicott there after that. We're going to see Discharge from the Zapdos, confirming that it is a bulkier variant. Just 38%, which is respectable, leading me to believe it's probably a mixed defense, leading physically defensive Sableye from Manipulative. I think the player is just to go Whimsicott, just to try and gain some momentum. But it could try to go to Entei, live a hit after Stealth Rocks, or it could just recover up. He's going to elect a knockoff, which is an interesting play. I don't know. I mean, I guess you could risk Sableye getting paralyzed as long as you're confident in your ability to Wisp through paralysis later on in the game, or Taunt through paralysis later on in the game. Bit of a risky play, but I think it's going to pay off because no leftovers on the Zapdos, plus Rocks, plus Burn is really great. Now he's going to get a chance to recover up for pretty much free. Up as he goes to Gyarados here, he being Pack. And I don't know if Manipulative here is going to stand in Wisp. This might be Lum Gyarados, given that it does not have leftovers. Or it might be something funky like that, which could do work against the Sableye. So maybe I'll go to like Whimsicott, because I really see that as being fairly useless against the team that Packet is using, given the remainder of Pokemon, given that Mega Sceptile is dead and all. But maybe if he lacks Encore or like a significant move to damage Gyarados on that, he might hesitate to go to that, because then Gyarados could just set up. But I'm not quite sure. I think that Manipulative has some options. So you could either Wisp, which is probably the straightforward play, but he doesn't want to necessarily Wisp into like a Lumberry or something like that. Or you could go to Whimsicott. I don't see Entei or, of course, Beedrill as viable options just because they died a Waterfall. And I think that Waterfall is likely played from Pack here, unless he's like Lumberry plus Taunt, which would totally shut down a Sableye, to absorb the Wisp hit or miss, because it would just burn the Lumberry if it hits. Then he would Taunt him. And we're going to see the Whimsicott here, which is a good play. And we're going to see Dragon Dance here from Pack. That's interesting. So hopefully, for the sake of my team, Manipulative is going to have Encore or something. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, we're just going to see Pack retreating to his Zapdos, firing that off after the Burn, Stealth Rock leftovers only get themselves, and it's going to die from 29%. Now we're going to see the Cobalion here, and I guarantee you that the Cobalion is Swords Dance, Close Combat, Iron Head. Just question if last move is Sub or Stone Edge or whatever it is. We're going to see the Iron Head here into a Sableye, bit under half. We're going to leave the Sableye at 36% after Stealth Rock and leftovers, and now we're going to see the Gyarados come in again. 26%. We're going to see Wisp connecting on the Gyarados, which is big, but it's Lumberry, so that doesn't really matter. And so yeah, that confirms the suspicion from before about it being Lumberry on Gyarados indeed. And we're going to see Taunt from Sableye here into a Waterfall critical hit that's going to kill the Sableye, so that's a bit annoying for Manipulative, I think, actually. That might actually... I don't agree with taunting that. I mean... I don't think it's going to matter because he's got Life Orb, Fast Whimsicott, which should probably win the game here in conjunction with Beedrill, assuming it doesn't miss something. Oh, yeah, Jesus, that's a 74%. So, yeah, it's just going to win the game for Manipulative. So that's a good game. And my team's going to take a commanding 3-1 lead in the series. And, yeah, that was a good game, well played. And now just E-Speed or Beedrill will clean it out for the 3% Cobalion. Yep, so that's a good game, well played. This is Finch. Peace.